Hello, everyone. It's time to play a game.
The Black Ops 6 Zombies teasers have officially begun. We've gotten our first look at some footage of Liberty Falls, as well as what looks to be the intro cutscene from Terminus. We will be getting a trailer very soon, and probably as well the intro cutscene of Terminus is going to be shown for us ahead of Call of Duty Next on August 28th. But honestly, I wasn't expecting the marketing to begin this early. Obviously, we're getting live gameplay of Black Ops 6 Zombies at COD Next, but I thought that would begin maybe a week or two before the event. But no, it seems like we might be getting a full month straight of marketing, or Treyarch might have actually started it early because Mr. Waffles is doing some sort of fake marketing, and he's confirmed in his recent video that yes, it is indeed fake.
Because this is clearly bigger than Treyarch now. This is clearly long past Treyarch involvement. This is something else entirely. I mean, it was never Treyarch involvement to begin with. They confirmed that about 5 minutes into the fake ARG starting, but still.
And he's updated all of the descriptions to say that it's not at all affiliated with Activision or Black Ops 6. People have been very confused, and it's very unclear as to what he is doing. It seems to just be some sort of fan project, though we're not exactly sure what it's building to. It probably still has something to do with Call of Duty and zombies, but not anything official. I know many people have been asking me to make videos on it, but it's not been real this entire time. And Treyarch posted the marketing for Black Ops 6 Zombies today, literally right as his new video goes live, which is leading people to think that maybe they did this to try and debunk that, and maybe the reason he updated all of his recent descriptions is because he was told to from Activision, because like I said, people were getting so confused. But with all of that random stuff out of the way, let's get into the new Black Ops 6 Zombies teasers. So first of all, Treyarch posted this called The Truth Dies. This is very similar to the original The Truth Lies marketing, where they used a bunch of real life footage, but then it interjected with a clip of Mr. Peaks. We then seem to see some rioting that says 8/11 on it. Then we saw some DNA cloning. I'm wondering if this has something to do with Ava Jansen being born, because clearly we learned from Ravenov that his DNA was taken by Requiem without his consent, and the other Requiem heads as well, with Samantha and Ravenov being Ava's biological parents, with Dr. Gray being the surrogate mother. We then see some clips what appears to be the prison on Terminus, where the Requiem heads are being held, and there appears to be some soldiers or zombies outside of it, and we see some other shots that are really hard to make out as well, but there seems to be a bunch of people running, and maybe this is on Liberty Falls, this shot here, because we know of course on Liberty Falls the zombie outbreak happens and there's an evacuation. Miller was actually here as a child when this evacuation occurred. There seems to be the building on fire, so yeah, maybe that's a shot of Liberty Falls there. Maybe we're going to be seeing the intro cutscene of Liberty Falls and not just Terminus. In fact, thinking about it, because we know that Terminus and Liberty Falls apparently take place simultaneously at the same time, maybe there's just one intro cutscene that introduces both maps, since the events transpire simultaneously. It could show how the outbreaks crop up at the two locations at the same time and flicker between them. After all, D Machine's intro cutscene doesn't even play before you load into the map, it would just play in the menu, and then all of the DLC never got physical cutscenes, they kind of just had little snippets in the trailers. We then get some more shots of the DNA, there's more of what appears to be this rioting or something going on. We then see some shots of zombies, which appears to be on Liberty Falls once again, and some more shots which again seems to be on Liberty Falls. Everything's on fire, there's town buildings in the background, there's a truck, and then we see a shot of Project Janus. So this is the logo we've already had revealed, this is Richtofen's operation he's been working on, and then it leads us to thetruthdies.com. Now on thetruthdies.com itself, we've gotten even more teasers. So it's just like The Truth Lies, but The Truth Dies this time. On channel 1, we first have a channel guide, very similar to The Truth Lies once again, and then the screen starts glitching, and then Mr. Peaks comes up on screen, and then we get a shot of what looks to be the Terminus intro cutscene, where we see someone monitoring the surveillance cameras, and we can see the Requiem heads in their cells. Now, previously, Kevin Drew talked about how, obviously, they were imprisoned here by Richtofen at the end of Cold War Zombies in 1985. Now, the date is actually the 19th of February 1991, to give you an idea for how long they've been in here. So they've been locked in here for 5 years, but they're all doing push-ups and getting jacked to prepare for revenge against Richtofen, just like Kevin Drew said before. There is then a shot of a zombie's hand on a screen, as most likely some sort of zombie outbreak occurs on the map, and that probably is the reason for why they're able to break free, but we're not exactly sure why. We then see a shot of what appears to be a heart pumping, and the characters seem to break out from their cells. But who exactly is this character at the surveillance monitor? He looks to be almost bald. Could this be Jack Fletcher? We know he enlists here in 1991, but we're not sure if it's after the events of the map itself, or what, maybe he's got one of the guards. But it's clearly not Richtofen, but he is one of the guards, whoever this is, looking after the prison and making sure the people stay in there. But yeah, obviously we know Maya and Dr. Peck are heading here to break the Requiem heads out, and they seem to be heading here at the exact same time a zombie outbreak is happening. Maybe they even caused it intentionally as a way to break them out. Now also, we've been asking, of course, where Strauss is, because the playable characters on Terminus, so far we know they are of course Dr. Gray, Weaver, Carver, and a new character called Maya, who is going to be working with Peck to break them out. But she most likely has another reason for being here. Maybe a family member is similarly trapped here, a sibling or something like that, that she's going to be trying to break free at the same time, leading to her motivation. So we were wondering, where is Strauss? But Strauss we know is alive because we see him within the prison as well, and of course from Modern Warfare 3 Zombies we know that he ends up dying in 1996 when the characters sacrifice themselves for an unknown reason to give up their essence, to allow Ravenov to live longer and potentially other reasons. In the top left we see Carver, top right Weaver, bottom left Strauss, bottom right Gray, but there's actually a fifth prison cell, which is why I say probably Maya's relative or friend or someone has been in prison too, and they're probably the person in the other cell. But where actually is Strauss during the map? Maybe he's still imprisoned in here and we have to break him out, or he's taken prisoner by this guard who's watching the surveillance camera, or by someone else guarding the map. We're not exactly sure. Now on channel 2 there is then a weather report. Once again it starts glitching. There appears to be an eye in the center, and then we see Mr. Peaks once again, and then we see a shot of Terminus. We see, probably this is from the intro cutscene, once again we can see the Pacific Ocean and the island in the distance. Once again this looks very, very creepy. It seems to be taking place as well. The map is going to be set whilst it's raining and there is a storm, which is crazy. There's lightning that you can see. I'm very excited for this. Whilst I was editing this video, someone on Twitter known as Just for Intel actually pointed out to me that there was Typhoon Junior, I probably butchered the pronunciation, that occurred in a very similar point to where Peck points in the Pacific Ocean, which is the location of Terminus Island, of course. However, this typhoon takes place June 12th to June 17th, and the cutscene seems to be taking place, like I said, in February. It is possible that the cutscene is taking place before the actual outbreak though, or before the map's actually set, but I doubt it. We do see what looks to be a typhoon on the weather report, but it could just be indicating a storm and maybe not on the scale of a typhoon. Now, we then had another teaser. If you actually turn off the TV, you will get a jump scare of Mr. Peaks. That's the next teaser we've gotten. And the final teaser is on channel 6, at least so far, and we can just see the channel interrupted screen, but then it glitches with a zombie that comes and screams. Now this seems to be set on Terminus. We can see Terminus in the background, so that seems to be from where this shot actually is. So far right now we have channel 1, 2, and 6, so we still need to wait for 3, 5, and that's it. But yeah, like I said, we will seemingly be getting a reveal trailer very, very soon. Most likely a gameplay trailer, but we're probably also going to be getting an intro cutscene for both either Terminus or Liberty Falls, or both, like I said. So yeah, that's everything we know thus far. Like I said, maybe whilst I'm editing this video, the other channels will be updated. If so, I'll have a new video soon, but I'll be making sure to cover everything. So anyways, make sure you subscribe, because this will be the best source to be for all the content that's being released. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you hopefully on a video very, very soon. Bye.